Just imagine, you're on the slopes and you see some hot snowboarders, and then you completely eat dirt. Well, snow. Right in front of them. See, if that happened, it'd be very embarrassing. So let's learn how to prevent this. Today, I'm teaching you the basics to snowboarding. I'm teaching you this information because this is the stuff I found out when I first started. From picking out your equipment, to putting it on, and then basic skills to getting down the slopes. Knowing the basics of snowboarding helps you stay safe and not look stupid on the slopes. The first step is to pick out the right board. Picking out the right board includes looking for one that you really like. I like this one. Maybe picking out a design that you like. Once you've found this, you have to pick out the right size. It should usually be between your chin and your nose. As you can see, it is. But it varies on if you like to do freestyle, which requires shorter boards, or like going straight down the hill, which requires longer boards. Now that you've found the board that you like, let's learn how to put it on. In this next step, I'm going to be teaching you how to put on your boots and strap in. Today, Liliana is going to be my prop, and she is going to be putting the snowboard boot on. Okay, so first, you have to pull this thing out. Here, 1 second. You got to pull it out. You'll hear it click. And then you got to loosen it up by doing that, and then she'll stick her foot in it. Once you've done this, you can pull this strap down. It's just extra security, and then tuck it in there. Once you've done this, you got to click this thing back in. You'll hear it click. Okay, and then you just got to keep squeezing it up. Can you squeeze that up? Okay, you just do this until there's no space left in between your foot and the boot, and it'll just secure your ankle and keep you safe. Okay, once she squeezed that up enough, she'll put her foot in the bindings, and then put the straps in between her toes and her ankle. And then she has to squeeze it by cranking it up. You just crank it up until it, like, as much as it goes. I promise you it's not going to squeeze your foot off. It's just going to secure it so you stay safe. Once you've done this, you can't just glide down the slope and everything will go perfectly. So I'm going to be teaching you some basic steps to get down the hill safely. Okay, so first you have to have the correct foot in front. Regular or goofy? Regular is when you have your left foot in front and you push off of your right foot. Okay, now that you've done this and you've gotten to the hill you want to go to, you got to strap in your other foot. For the sake of time, she's not going to do this. But once you get to the hill, you can just slip your foot in there and act like she got her other foot. This thing on. Okay, so once you're all strapped in, you have to bend your knees, put an even amount of pressure in both feet. Okay, and to do your turns, you have to look this way, lean a little back, twist your hips, look and lean, and then you'll eventually go that way. And then to do the other way, you just do the same thing except you go on your toes. Okay, but remember not to like lean too much or you're gonna fall. That's not gonna be good. Once you're doing your turns and you're all good, you're heading down the slope and you have to stop. What do? You have to stay horizontal towards the hill, looking right, like straight down or right towards the hill. And then you simply just lean back into the hill. You'll eventually come to a stop, but make sure you don't bend too much to where you just fall on the ground, or don't bend like too little to where snow gets caught in the front of your boot and it causes you to just tumble down the hill. That would not be very fun. See, knowing the basics of snowboarding helps you stay safe and not look stupid on the slopes. Now that you have some idea of what you're doing on the slopes, those hot snowboarders might hit you up. You're welcome for the tips, and good luck out there.